Hi, this is Adam. This is another Eye on North Carolina blog. We are here in Chimney Rock, North Carolina. I'm really excited to be here in the mountains of North Carolina. It is gorgeous out here. You have Lake Lure right here. I'm with Public Relations Manager Shannon Quinn Tucker, who's going to tell us more about Chimney Rock and the Morse family and how the name Chimney Rock came about. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you too, Adam.
That's inside a rock. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. The tunnel was finished in 1949. They actually started building it or started drilling it in 1946. And it's sort of interesting because what happened is some men got up at the top up there, and then some men started drilling down here at the bottom, and they sort of just guesstimated and ended up being only about 13 feet apart from each other once they sort of met in the middle. So they just had to make a couple of minor adjustments, and they got it done and got it installed.
So you don't hear too often an elevator inside a rock.
Right.
Is there anything else around like that, or is this unique, one of a kind?
Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure that we are the only state park with an elevator inside of a mountain, and I've never heard of an elevator inside of a mountain anywhere else. There could be one, but it's pretty unique to this area.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to getting up there on top of the rock, and we'll see y'all soon. So I see some water here. Is this from the rain recently, or you get drippage?
Yeah, we do. When it rains, and then anytime there's moisture like snow, it will get into the granite. It sort of goes behind. You can actually hear it dripping sometimes behind the elevator, and it can make it pretty damp here along the floors, which sort of keeps it cool too in the summer.
Okay, so right now we're headed up to the Sky Lounge, which is a gift shop and a deli. When the doors open, you'll want to head to your immediate right. Through the doorway, you'll find the restrooms and water fountains on the right, and the gift shop and the deli is on the left. To go to Chimney Rock, just keep going through the gift shop and out the double doors. From the patio, you'll find the Chimney Rock on the right, and the beginning of the Skyline Trails on the left. And that has two rock formations, the Devil's Head and Opera Box, and at the very top of the trail is the highest point in the park, called Exclamation Point.
Great, thank you.
Here we are.
We're with deli coordinator Brian Robinson, who's going to tell us more about Chimney Rock and the formation and all the cool historical facts that accompany this awesome place. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, so I'll just tell you kind of like the basics, what I usually tell people. A lot of people want to know how this was formed or how long it's been around. And from what I've learned, you know, this entire mountain chain, Appalachian, but specifically this area was formed over a process, took like 300 million plus years basically. Yeah, and some people have a lot of their own theories about it, but from what I've studied, tectonic plate movement over the course of millions of years did it. And it's funny because relatively speaking, the elevation here, it's only 2,280, while I mean, a lot of people think they're up high, but at one point, Chimney Rock, like the peak we're at now, was as high as where Mount Everest is now.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And
that's really high.
It is. And I mean, you know, they do a lot of mining around here too. They'll find shark's teeth embedded as, you know, at certain depths, so they know through those types of findings that this mountain chain has risen and fallen above and below the ocean level at least 3 different times.
And it's still evolving, the shape of the rock and this whole area.
It's still evolving. Yeah, basically kind of breaking apart, and then, you know, there's fault lines all underneath here, so, you know, who knows what the future holds.
I hope there's not a big earthquake.
Yeah, no, that'd be worst case scenario. But I mean, for now, it's here, we're here. I have a feeling it'll be here longer than I will. So.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely. Well, Brian, I greatly appreciate it. And
Lake Lure. And here is the American flag waving proudly here at Chimney Rock.
we're on top of the rock here, really excited to be here. I wanted to ask you, how did you get into working for the state parks?
Well, that's an interesting question, and I was an editor for a publishing company before I did this, and the publishing company went out of business, and a friend of mine's husband used to work here in the marketing department. And so because I was in communications and could write and had done some marketing, I talked to the people out here, and fortunately they liked me and hired me. So it's not a bad job at all. And one interesting thing is I don't work for state parks. We have a very unique relationship. It's a sort of a different sort of situation. We are a private management company, and we are contracted by the state to operate Chimney Rock at Chimney Rock State Park. So you have Chimney Rock at Chimney Rock State Park here, but then the surrounding area, the state has started to purchase different areas around here, including Rumbling Bald, which is down the road. And they've got close to 6,000 acres now. So the state owns a good bit of land all around here, and then the management company manages this part of the park.
Wow. Is that common with other parks, or it's very unique to just the Chimney Rock?
It's pretty unique to this area. I think there are some other state parks around the country that do that, but we are fairly unique with that.
Wow. So we're here on a beautiful day. How many visitors a year do you normally have visit?
In 2014, last year, we had around 220,000 people visit Chimney Rock at Chimney Rock State Park.
That's amazing. You guys have to check it out and come up here. It's beautiful. The flag is waving. It's about, what, 70 degrees out, you would say?
Probably, yeah, maybe a little bit under.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is your office. Your office overlooks Lake Lure.
Yes, it's not bad at all.
Well, Shannon, I greatly appreciate it, and thank you for giving us a tour of Chimney Rock. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Adam. We're glad to have you out.
Definitely. This is another Eye on North Carolina blog, and we'll see y'all soon.